So over the last few episodes, we've been moving at a slower pace, allowing the game to kind of take our hand and lead us wherever we should be going. We've been moving at a very slow pace to experience the mechanics and the stories that are associated with every different event. Today, though, I think we're going to move slightly faster. Today, my dear sweet friend Grignr, the man they call Wolf Father, maybe the best father I've ever had, or at least the most committed father I've had in any playthrough, is going to try and provide for his family. By the end of today, I want us to have an army capable of taking a castle somewhere where his beloved firstborn daughter will be able to live happily. She wants land, he wants land. He's a very doting man after all. We tried to rob the healing waters of a fountain from a night when she became ill. Let's not also forget his wife does have, I think it's pneumonia? Hypothermia, that's right. So we do have to be very careful about how we go here. Maybe, given that he is such a family man, such a doting father, we might want to immediately start investing in some medical aspects for our camp. What are we working on right now? We've got the supply tent. I do think the other one we stick down then is that it's the barbershop, isn't it, that gives the health bonuses. So that's going to be our next highest priority to ensure nothing bad happens. Because if we get so close to getting a castle or at least some land of our own, maybe back home in Scandinavia, and she dies just before we see that, it's going to be a massive tragedy. I mean, it's a good story, but it's a horrible tragedy. So we've brought our band of criminals and freebooters down here to Paris, where we're going to continue to rob and upset and beguile just about every lord down here. And then I think we're going to take our bounty back to where Grignr came from in the first place, back up to Sweden. We're going to settle in one of these unsettled provinces, and I think we're going to found our own holding, perhaps somewhere maybe a little close to the capital. Shit, maybe we could even try and settle in the capital over here in one of these empty holdings. Maybe like Enkoping there. We sway the king of Sweden. That could be a good final goal because that'll keep us healthy. It'll keep us happy. Kind of well protected. Kind of in the middle of things there. Vassals directly to the king of Sweden. I think that's pretty prestigious for a man who started with quite literally nothing. And then after that, a tremendous amount of debt. A frightening amount of debt. So let's hit the ground running today. No rambling. No planning out. We're just going to do what we think is best. And if it doesn't plan out, we are going to run like hell all the way to the other side of the map. Maybe we'll cross over to Britain. Bear in mind, we've got that lower embarkment cost, right? And let's see what we've got for it. Father, begins my daughter Gruber as she marches up to me. I've decided that as I'm now a woman, I shall have my own tent. No more sharing with anyone for me. The youth stands still, spiel finished, petulance defiance oozing from her posture. Almost involuntarily, I crook an eyebrow at this unprovoked display. I will not budge on this. I'm an adult and I demand to be treated as an adult. Should we say you want it, earn it? Set your daughter to a challenge determined by our education trait. Whoa, 64% she triumphs, but she might fail and lose stress, but she might gain prestige. Is he that much of a doting father that we'd be like, okay, here's your tent. You want it, earn it. Ooh. This isn't even his... Oh, this is his firstborn daughter. She's just healed in between us looking at her a second ago and now. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because it's Grignr. You want to earn it. Let's try it. She triumphs, as far as I'm concerned. Fantastic. Great. Best outcome. Bear in mind we are training her in martial. She got 14 martial at the age of 12. I got very, very high hopes for her. Strong, robust. She's brave and bossy. She's going to come out very, very good, I think. Lilla seems like a pleasant place. A shame to visit under such unpleasant circumstances. We're here to light fire to something over here. Close to nightfall, a small band of my followers and I wait in the shadow not far from our target. A toll bridge, stone towers peering far into the river they flank. Count Hoopold didn't see fit to explain whether his victim, Hyla, owned the place, had interest there, or merely had some affection for it. So we are burning down Hyla's bridge for Count Hoopold. We've got a few choice here. We've got stay quiet, 67% chance of achieving our task. That's not a terrible idea. That's not too bad. That's obviously intrigue-based. Or usual pairs all. Cover the exits, keep your nerve. This method will reveal your identity, increasing your gallows bait gained, but is easier overall. Count Hoopold will be added to our roll of patrons. Obviously a massive gamble going into gallows bait. It's going to make the lords and ladies of every realm hate us because we've basically bullied our way to becoming power. We're not noble. We're not well-born or anything like that. I think we shall... because we have no man-at-arms, master of spoils, or man-haggler, we can't pick the final option. Interesting. Or we can give up. Do we care that we will become... Ooh. So, we do gain rightful imprisonment on that person, but that person's not relevant. I think we just go for it. Let's go for the martial play. Beautiful. That's it. We're just going to go in and bully our way to victory. A good plan begets swift victory. The burning of the toll bridges proved that undeniably. It takes a strong stomach to butcher in cold blood, but the promise of silver makes many things tolerable. We're doing terrible things for a really nice reason, and that's making sure his family are not going to be ill or wounded or upset here on the road any further. A worthy victory merits a fat purse, 106 gold. One of our more risky but actually less rewarding contracts, right? Murder foe. See, he's not a very good intrigue character. Oh, okay, sorry, let me rephrase that. He's a very good intrigue character. He's a far better martial character. What have we got here? Confidence trickster. See, he's also a very good diplomat. That requires us to complete a diplomacy screen. That was an intrigue scheme. So I guess we'll go for this one then, because then we can bring the whole gang along, and that one should be quite easy to do if we lean on Half-Reader a little bit. Scout for talent. What's forward scouts do? Travel speed is low, travel safety is high. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. We'll scout for talent along the way. I mean, it's free. We might as well. Now, one thing we're going to do, of course, which will be not too long, is try and get down to high-stakes bartering. We need to find ways to increase our stewardship lifestyle. I should have visited the castle before we left, actually. That's my bad. I need to get into the habit of doing that far more often in every site we visit. I don't need to be slow. Just get Gelduin delivered to Death's Embrace so I can stop thinking about him. Are we clear? Growls Count Earth. Yes, absolutely. So, let's go for... What have we got? We've got base to 17 success, 36% secrecy. I need something that gives more success then. Should we go for 2 assassins, 1 thug? I like that. I think that's going to make it way too easy. I probably didn't need to go in that hard. Yeah, she's 30% off the bat. Very unnecessary, wasn't it? Okay, let's have a look at some of our... Really, I want to focus on Infiltrator, speed things up. Yeah, I'm going to put her on Infiltrator so it's faster, because we're going to succeed, I think, with this lineup either way, aren't we? 27 on you. Yeah, that takes us to maximum. It's almost a waste of using you there then, huh? Refill the Chaste. You see, he's also our best lookout. Ooh, let's see if we can juggle these around a little bit. No, I think that's more than okay, isn't it? Unless you're... Oh, no, she's a better lookout. Okay, so we put her there. A little bit more planning that goes into this than regular schemes, and I like that a lot, because regular schemes, I've said it before, felt far too easy and far too much like you're playing an arcade game in CK3. Look at that. And that by doing that, just that little bit of extra effort, we've maximized every aspect of it. The secrecy and the speed and the success chance. And there's our supply tin. So actually, before we forget, let's go back to the camp here and let's throw down a higher level pavilion. Can we afford it? We can. Does that give us the extra building slot there? +4, +3? It does. Get that done. Get the barbershop down as soon as possible. Running a little bit low on cash. So we've got to be careful about this. If this goes wrong, we're going to be in a dangerous place. I mean, it quite literally cannot go wrong unless we get the breaches. Honestly, at this point, does it really matter that he's a little bit worried that she might have someone else? Because she did allow, they did quite literally have a threesome at the end of yesterday's episode. So, to be honest, should never disrespect the sanctity of our marriage. I think the idea of that is a bit more Christian in approach, so we're not worried about that one too much. And it won't just toss me. Sorry. Queries my daughter Grignr and failing to keep the quiver from her voice. Glance down at the small pony. She sits on the easiest, most placid line amount I could find for the entire camp. Remember, be firm but respectful. Okay. We're teaching how to ride a horse. Martial challenge. Oh, because she's an incredibly good martial character. 96% chance. Or master the horse or I'll toss you. Or we'll threaten to throw her. Say nothing and just let her do it. No, let's go for the martial challenge. There you go. God, she is coming out really, really well. I like some of these education events they've thrown in to make it feel... A lot of the, like, feudal rulership events wouldn't have worked so well for all of these unlanded characters, so it's nice that they actually put a lot of effort into that. Grignr Jr. becomes brave as well. Bloody hell, these kids are coming out fantastic, aren't they? Holy shit. We're basically done with this scheme already. We're just waiting on our... Oh, actually, we can just execute right away, can't we? Beautiful. Peace of moment. There you go. We sent our good friend Refill the Chase. Mad Refill. Oh, no, it's not Mad Refill, is it? No, you are Mad Refill. I'm forgetting all the characters. Refill the Chase. Who was the guy that was insane? How could I have forgotten him so quickly? I feel like we've been traveling around so much. Pure Grignr. Oh, I got to get to grips with our characters a bit more. I swear it's Refill the Chase. Maybe I'm going mad. Is it a different guy? Beautiful. Gelduin has been sent to Hell's fateful embrace, a thorn in my side no longer. Rufil executed our plan perfectly. In the dead of night, he snuck through a gap in the roaming patrol, slipped himself into the quarry's chambers with a stolen key, and brought his existence to a wet, gurgling end. No matter how much I protest, unsubstantiated accusations, raw quarters point straight to me as the man behind. Oh dear, the incident. So even though we had the highest success chance, we still got unlucky and became a murderer. Which, to be fair, we are. What scurrilous allegations. So we lose piety, we get murder, we get critical break. That's frustrating. That wasn't really worth doing. Illegally brought about someone's demise. But I mean, it's, like I said, the opposite perspective of... There you go, okay. Your receipt count, I say, dropping a damp bag on the Count of Dice's floor. It's Gelderwin's hair. Must have been hell to make off with it all. Still, a job well done. Thank you, appreciate that. Okay, see, this is the problem, isn't it? We've now got to spend that money to reduce the stress. I don't think I want to do that. I think we're going to take the gamble. It's a horrible gamble here. Let's see what we can do. So, the estate owner, Giles, has greeted us warmly and hosts a lavish feast for us. In the morning, Giles approached me and I enjoyed my breakfast. My lord, hosting such an extravagant shindig as yesterday can be expensive. You will pay me for the prestige I brought to your farm. King Charles is going to be upset that we're basically extorting his peasants. Let me compensate you. Oh, no, hang on. You're telling me this is coming out of what? King Charles's taxes? Maybe King Charles and I can come to an agreement. He gains a weak hook on me, or I say, how dare you, and I imprison him. We're going to upset the King of France. No, I'm going to take some money from the King of France. Actually, I don't care if I upset him. That's exactly why we're here. Okay, we've got to focus on stress loss a tad bit, because this is getting out of hand. Let's go ahead and do a little fishing. Rent the boat. Ooh, 15 gold. I'm going to try it. Oh, and actually, that's a very good amount of stress loss for 15 gold, so we'll always do that in the future. Chance of losing 96 stress. Come on. Okay, I'll take 78 stress. It's dropped us down to stress level, so I'm more than happy with that. Then we shall go and visit the castle, have a listen to a little story, mingle with the locals and whatnot. Oh, interesting. There is a physician. There's no point in me hiring a physician right now when we haven't got the building built for physicians yet. We did lose a tiny little bit of stress, but not very much. Town Crier might have something for us. Criminal contracts, diplomacy, learning. Let's go for criminal as per. And let's have a look, see what we've got. I really want one of those quests we got last time we were able to loot that vault. It's all confidence trickster. Well, this is slightly less illegal. That last quest was not worth the gamble. We know that for next time, but unless we're specifically trying to be a very evil person, we should probably go for that. Minus 3% success chance, because we are using diplomacy. And you've got to bear in mind, I don't think we've got too many good diplomatic characters. I think we're going to go for the one that adds all 4 success slots and see if we can work with that. Right, let's have a look. Now, bear in mind, even though this is based heavily on diplomacy, we are tricking them into thinking that we are somebody who is prestigious and belongs in their court so that we can take as much as we can while we're here, right? Fake it till you make it. And I think... Looking at the lineup here, I'm thinking we put my good friend Refill the Chase on Gabba. Speed things up a little bit. Ooh, God, that is going to be a long quest otherwise. Hold on. What if we put you there? 98 days. Whereas if we put Refill, it's 99 days. Okay, you know what? That's a significant difference. Let's do that. Shit, we're going to be relying quite heavily then on... See, this is a gamble I didn't need to take, so we're at 100%, and now I'm basically wasting a slot here. All right, fair enough. Yeah, this is going to be a long old quest. Definitely chose the wrong option here. Should have had more confidence in the bloody camp. And here we go. Our eventual goal is to rob him. As much wealth as we can trick him into giving us. So this isn't the one like last time where we were going through the vault or whatever. This is the one where we are, again, convincing him that we are good people who deserve paying. A little social capital couldn't hurt. We spend money to get in his good graces. Just a diplomacy challenge. Beautiful. Confidence trickster gains good graces. He really hates us. Why? Because we're a murderer. We're a different religion. We're a fornicator. We completed criminal contracts against him previously. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason we had a -3 success chance. But I guess with all of these good people that we've got, we're convincing him that... What does that do? Demand payment for hooks. Oh, I might follow up on that. I guess we're convincing him that it was all a mistake. It was all a misunderstanding. What can we do in our situation? So we got the criminal contracts. Yep, we should probably be educating the children. That's very correct. What are we going to make you? Pensive. Learning. I could put you in stewardship. I think that's probably a bit more practical. So Thora can go to Steam the Timid. Right, that was the guy that we recruited a couple of episodes back now. The incredible... Oh, is that the same daughter? Yeah, thank you. Update slightly faster. That was the incredible stewardship guy. You are focusing on either intrigue or diplomacy. Intrigue should be good. That way I can get your mother to educate you, so that works out very well. She's still incredibly unwell, so I'm trying to move a bit more haste here. I should have gone with a bit more haste on that current contract we're doing. You're also on intrigue. That's okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's worked out incredibly well for us, so how could I say no to that? Count Elf, what can I get from you, my friend? Now, I want to keep some of this stuff so that we can potentially get men-at-arms from him. So I'm gonna leave that. We're gonna stick it on the back burner. If it's gonna expire, we'll spend it, obviously. But for now, I think we'll leave it. Can imprison criminals. Half-breeder. Because she's a fornicator. Could you believe that? And then Asa the Mad is a witch. Yeah, I recruited her because she's a witch. You're right. It would be quite fun to play as a roaming religious band. I read a comment from someone who said that they were playing as kind of a preacher. They went to Byzantium and started converting everybody to a different religion and caused a massive uprising and revolt by doing it, by targeting certain lords and flipping their religion. Right. Talking into sending... you talked Conrad into sending a generous gift. He's going to send 50 gold to us. Or we try and rob him. Or we can scale the walls and steal the gold that way. Beautiful idea. The pavilion has been built. There we go. So, let's go to our camp and let's slap down our barber's tent. So that gave us that mortician's tools, right? Maybe I just want to go for reference corpus. So that one gives us the learning lifestyle experience, a health boost from diseases, which he's got. Small boost, medium boost, disease resistance to health there with surgeon tools. Also, that's a cool effect. Personal physician aptitude up by 10. That's really, really cool. I think we've got to build it. When we're being a guy that's so dedicated to his family, so committed, we'll take that. If we're just going to be like some awful, shitty, violent criminal guy in the future with slightly less depth, then maybe we'd swap that out for the mortician's tool and just focus on wealth and greed if there's an opportunity for that. You would like to leave. Aki the Lion wants to leave to go join the Varangian Guard. You're okay. Go with Tears Blessing. I mean, he's not going to be part of the Confidence Trickster scheme, but I can swap him out. I mean, you're good. You're not that good. He was one that came with those group of bandits, if I recall, when we were moving down here, when we changed our camp to Freebooter. So let's swap someone else into that. Alva. Alva the Giant Witch. Yeah, she's awesome. I want more opportunities for her because she's such a cool character. Thora, Grignr's daughter, gains a pet dog. Sure, there you are, my friend. Enjoy. We just did a little hunting there and gained 600 provisions. And now we've got the opportunity to look in some ruins for a small trinket. The Marble Scepter of Jaira. Prowess, learning, lifestyle experience. Sorry, I've got terrible hiccups. It's all this traveling on the road. And don't forget, we did get that healing water yesterday. So if we can lower our stress level down sufficiently enough, we should be all right. I don't think we'd be in this much of a problem later on. This is going to take so long. Yeah, I've made a mistake with this one. I really have. Hopefully we get more opportunities to get some cash. So, there's a small chance we might accidentally kill an inn owner, threatening her to give us lodging. It's the only one I can do that won't cause him a critical breakdown. The hint is taken with a discount on top. Still cost us 5 gold, but that's okay. Oh, okay. It's clear that my wife, Mistress Halfreader, is putting all night into my Confidence Trickster contract. Still, she is effective and it's for a good cause. We can say spend a little time with me instead, Halfreader. She loses 90 stress. We lose 72 stress and she gains opinion of us. We've got to do that. Because again, this contract's gonna go fine either way, so we might as well try and take the edge off. Okay. I mean, we have gotten involved in these camp friendships every time. This time it's between Refill the Chaste and Asa the Mad. I could try and marry them together. Encourage the friendship. Friendship blooms. Hey, good work. Wait, can I marry them? Can I just arrange marriage between her and Refill the Chaste? Oh, chance of children low. I wonder why that could be. She's also totally nuts, so that'd be an interesting marriage. There you go. Refill the Chaste and his crazy witch wife. Count Conrad has his court and I have mine. The difference is where Conrad's retainers are content to live off his largesse, my followers are determined to help me help myself to a little of that same wealth. I spend my time working towards our eventual payday, and they in turn can rob Conrad blind while he's preoccupied. With me, Halfreader, let's keep him busy. 50-50. It's quite literally 50-50. A combined diplomacy, martial stewardship, intrigue, learning, prowess challenge. I'm going to go for it. Your officer fails you. No. My wife. We did gain some trickster experience, and now is... Oh, it's knocked our maximum success chance down by 20%, but we were so far over that it doesn't make a difference. I suppose that is one benefit to me having taken so many... That worked out quite well. In hindsight, it worked out very well that we took the extra slots. It was slower, because it's still a guaranteed success even with that setback now. I'm alright with that. We are at 100%, so let's do it then, shall we? Seize the moment. Trust me, success. He's going to give us 158 gold, but he's also... Again, I don't know why. I feel like this should be the opposite. I get that he's losing 60 opinion of us because we're completely criminal contract against him, but we're tricking him into believing that we are people who deserve to be paid. Of course, he'll figure it out shortly, I suppose. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Throw in a single line there to explain it. Okay, I'll let you off. What lovely gifts he gives when he's in the mood. A very worthwhile return on my time, though sadly perhaps not his. Oh, well, can't be helped to fool in his money and all that. Patreon.com/MrSamuelStreamer. We have a long path ahead of us. Good work. Right, how's my barber's tent looking? So, at its highest level, health massive boost. Lower fatal casualties. I mean, this is going to be very, very relevant. Oh, it also gives a small income. Because I guess we're gonna bring people over here to cure as well. Oh, that's cool. Heart of the camp, a cluster of tightly packed tents around its laser's residence. Should we go for just a straight up higher upgrade here? It gives us a slight little bit of income. Obviously, the medium health boost could be good to keep his wife alive. What have we got then? Surgeon's Tools gives our personal physician aptitude. Medium health boost to disease. Minus 20% fatal casualties on top of what we've got. Torturous Tools may torture prisons. We're not that mad. Mortician's Tools for the gold. I think I go Surgeon's Tools. I think we do. Do it for his wife. Let's go back to Paris Castle. Should be able to visit the local training grounds. If we've got enough money. I mean, maybe for our next character, because he's obviously going to be less impressive than Grignr Prime here. We should probably try and do that a bit more. Obviously, we'll have a bit more money in our accounts. We'll have spare cash because we've already upgraded so much stuff that we're going to inherit down, right? Should look for some able bodies at the garrison. Hello. Do we want a man who I think has leprosy? You good? Oh, he's just scaly. Okay. Or you're okay. Now, I don't... Oh, wait. Hold on. Go back. Round of dice. Absolutely. Oh! Well, there was no stress loss at the tavern, unfortunately, but we have just lost it from doing kind of minor events. We're going to rob this stall, and we're going to go visit the town crier again. Diplomatic dealings on martial duties. Listen, it's better than nothing. We don't have to take exclusively criminal contracts after all, especially when... I mean, the benefit to our guy is the fact that we can go do hired muscle and stuff like that. Big prowess challenges. Let's get out there. Like I said, from now on, we're going to move at speed. Her hairline. What's happened? I've noticed a few characters whose hairline seem to be a bit off. I don't know if that's something to do with DLC. The fact that she's got consumptions making her hair fall out. It could be that, but I've noticed it in quite a few characters. Don't know, maybe I've got the community flavor pack. Maybe there's just some incompatibilities there. I don't think so, though. Not sure. Anyway, let's go for speed. Because we're doing everything else so bloody well. Let's have a look. 23 for you. Beautiful. Yeah, I do like this system. I think this is such a cool system for doing things. Let's get you on there. Our evil, enormous witch. And then Aki the Lion on success chance. Because we've got so much speed. 10 days till next phase. We'll build up those things so much faster. This will be done in no time. Ooh. Pierre wants to be our quartermaster. Really? Okay. Pierre the old French sailor. The fearless maniac. The one-legged logistician. Absolutely. Okay, we should have a look at our camp roles now that we've got a few buildings in place and see who I can assign to what. Let's kind of flick through some of these other things, see if there's anything we're missing, but I think we're good. Personal physician, then. I think we'll give that to the enormous giant witch. I think she's awesome. She's not actually a witch, I don't think, though, right? No, she's just a wise woman. I mean, she'd probably be considered a witch over here. There you go. And then Stooge, again, is humiliate them. I don't want to do that. Bodyguard, Aki the Lion. Perfect. There you go, my friend. God damn, what a lineup. So what are you doing right now? Regular duties, control plagues. We can advance research for lifestyle experience or divine charity. It's going to cost us 0.1 gold per month to increase our lifestyle experience. I mean, I'm all right with that. She's going to spend a little bit of money the healing camp makes on giving Grignr faster bartering skills. So I think that's going to more than pay for itself when we get that. Look at how fast this contract's going. What the fuck? We're already at maximum success. Grima Grignr's daughter is of age. She became a brilliant strategist and a military engineer. 24 martial. Holy shit. Make her a shield maiden. Abso-goddamn-lutely make her a shield maiden. Awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Martial +3. So she's got 25 martial. Man, it would almost be a shame to not play as her next character, because she's come out really, really well. Maybe Grignr isn't the one to get the land. Maybe she gets the land, and he goes lives there in his retirement. I'm not sure. Right. I was, again, originally going to play as Grignr Grignason. She was going to get the land, and then Grignr Grignason. Or she could go off Mere Viking if we land her in Scandinavia. Ooh. There's a lot of open options here, and then this kid is the bitter second-born child. Trusting, fickle, content. Can't have content. That's not good enough. We're going to go for stress. And it's going to stress Grignr out to no end that his kid doesn't want to do anything in life. Oh, shit. Okay. How long until we can go fishing again? Notify when available. Yes, please do. We can also visit the market. Ooh. We'll see how much this contract plays out before we commit to that. Oh. A moment, boss. Asa stops me as I survey the encampment. She's still breathing heavily when she addresses me. Don't think your efforts go unnoticed. The men admire you. Children pretend to be like you when they play, and the whole camp seems to think you're the greatest man alive. I wish to help you in the same way as you help us. I know your current efforts, and I believe I would be a worthy addition. I'll finish the job myself. Great display of loyalty. Be my guest. Adds a devotee agent slot. Oh, sick. Hell yeah. We got an extra slot. Look at that for her. That's cool. What a cool mechanic. I didn't encounter that before when I was playing in... To be fair, I was playing as a shithead in the preview build. Oh, well, that's really cool. God damn. I suppose that makes sense because it was... Yeah, okay. Ah, well, that's nice. I like that. Good. He's been a good leader. Glorious leader. It's going to take us 2 seconds to get up to 20. Yeah, look at how fast we're blasting through that. There you go. And then cover every angle. And we've done it. We are hired muscle. A legitimate job. It didn't pay well. But it really did not pay well, did it? Fucking hell. Oh. She's now known as Grignr the Strong. What a cool character. I almost want to play as her next. What do you think? We'll have to take a vote on it in the comments, I think, because she's ended up being really, really cool. What is that? She's got confidence gained. It's giving her +2 martial temporarily. Keep an eye on that. She's got a dog as well. So 23 martial as her lowest possible stat. I mean, that's not lowest possible stat, but the lowest possible for that stat. It's pretty fantastic. Let's go fishing. Let's take the boat, because again, the stress loss on that is really valuable. -78. Look, we're all the way back down there. God damn, it's going well today. I think we might want to move and try and get some criminal contracts, though, because we get the 50% extra rewards. And money's not been so good. We've lowered the stress. We've fixed that. And, of course, we've invested into the buildings. Is it keeping her alive any better? She's no longer pneumonia. Interesting. It's one thing that I think is the major thing we're missing from CK2 compared to CK3. Marking characters as special interest, so you get more pop-ups about them. So it will pop up and say, your wife has lost pneumonia. Not as like a notification over at the side, but like a big pop-up event saying blah, blah, blah. That's one thing I still love a lot. That you can mark a bunch of characters like that. Even characters on the other side of the world, you can mark as special interest and obviously get notified about them. So, I think we move on. What do you think? Should we go to like East France here? Or should we hit Lotharingia first, given that the capital's right there? I think we'll do that and just maybe slowly start moving our way back to Scandinavia with our ill-gotten gains. Let's go. Let's head out. No longer reduced by stress. Well, that's nice. That's great news. Here we are. New realm with new contracts right there. We've moved to Luxembourg. Let's have a look around the castle. See if we can dig up some... Oh, well, I mean, I'll go gambling. And this guy wins immediately, but we do lose stress for that, so I'm not going to complain too much. It's a cheap way to lose stress, isn't it, ultimately? Just look at it like that. And maybe occasionally make a little cash. We can't revel in stories for, oh god, quite a long time. Bloody hell. That was a great story, friend. The story had a few great points. Getting exotic marshal. God damn. Was that like 3 marshal again or something like that? I don't really care about recruitment currently. I think our build is, I think our squad is good. I don't think we've got any holes in the squad. Let's go to... I want to go rob some supplies. We can rob some supplies. 78% chance. Beautiful. Good work. Criminal contracts? Collaborator. How interesting. We've got intrigue, learning, or diplomacy. I guess we'll take intrigue if forced. I guess I didn't really need to spend the prestige on that. There's already plenty to do. Right. We can demand payment from your acquaintance, Countess Susanna. I think we'll wait for her to build up a bit more cash first. Let's go mug some wealthy citizenry. That was the quest we did yesterday that paid out a small bloody fortune, didn't it? Beautiful. Let's get on with it. So I think we'll go for a balanced outcome this time. 2 thug. No slip-ups, any of you. Let's get on with the task. Yeah, let's go for this balanced approach, because I think it always pays off really well. Aki the Lion as thug. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is going to be easy. Look at this. Let me put you on there for 28. It takes up to 85. That means as long as we wait long enough, we're always going to succeed. And then if we put... Oh, Pierre. Pierre the Gabbler. Asa the Mad. Oh, shit. And we've got a 20-day phase cycle as well. Grignr the Strong can help us out. She could be our lookout. She's the muscle of the operation. How cool is that? Okay, I'm super happy with how our little camp is coming together here. And there's our stewardship perk. So, oh, yeah, sorry, we've got to rob this man first. We're robbing a bishop. Shadow him, cut his purse. Have free to see what you can do. Knives out. Beautiful. It's developing a grudge against us. Again, we've got to keep moving here because we've pissed off a lot of people. Let's have a look then. Obviously, I want high stakes bartering, so that's going to come into... it's going to influence my decision quite a lot here. Reduce the cost of buying provisions when using visit settlement decision by -25. I'm probably going to rob them anyway. We'll take that, because I don't think any of them are super useful. Extra provisions capacity. 50% is pretty solid, though, isn't it? We've already maxed out success chance again. God, it's such a weird balancing act, isn't it? But we might as well just blitz ahead. Bearing in mind, the longer we do this scheme, the more chance we've got of being able to rob people. So, oh no. Björg, it isn't fair. Why do we have to live out here like this? Animals roaming from place to place. No palaces, no castles, no proper beds. She's also upset that we don't have a castle. Oh. Come here, my girl. It'll be all right. We'll give her a hug. She calms down. He's such a doting father. He's such a doting father. Oh, he escaped with only an 8% chance. What a guy. Holy shit. Oh, look at this. The Empire of the West. This is cool. The Holy Roman Empire just formed. The Roman Empire in the West has laid dormant for some time, leaving the Catholic answer to the question of imperial dignity uncertain at best. Uncertain, that is, until Kaiser Ludwig has, with the consent of Pope Nicholas, re-established the Empire of Charlemagne in a lavish ceremony in the grandest churches in Roma. Across the world, Catholic priests rejoice, confident that Rome has a true and godly heir. Well, I think that's quite a small Holy Roman Empire. They've moved down through Croatia. Kind of cut us off down through the Balkans here. That's a weird Holy Roman Empire, isn't it? Okay, cool. I mean, we'll get involved with that and see what we can do in a second. Clear and quiet. Intimidate Elizabeth. 50 more gold. So we missed out on 50 gold overall. A little bbit frustrating. Bartolomus. Another 50 gold in my pocket. Thank you, Bartolomus. I'm not sure whether this pays out better than the other one where you rob the vault. I think the rob the vault one is just so fun because it's like a massive gamble right at the end, but with enormous payout. Thora. Hello. Something about the local culture fascinates her. She's managed to pick up passable Dutch. Smart girl, or she could teach me some Dutch. No, you know what? Just admit she's a smart girl and move on with your life, huh? Okay, we're almost done with this. To be fair, we could wrap it up now, but I want to see... We'll take it up to the maximum. Oh, there's a scheme at camp. What the hell? The existence of seduce boss Grignr is exposed. Huh. Who could be trying to seduce Grignr? It was not refill the chase. He's looking worse. What's wrong with you? Oh, he's obese. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm kind of surprised given how much we're traveling and moving around. It's because I'm overstocked on provisions, isn't it? Well, it's obviously not going to be Hafrid. It's not going to be his daughter. Steen the Timid? It's not Steen. Okay. He looks a little bit like Devin Townsend. Who have we got here? It's not going to be his daughters. That'd be weird. Auda is gay, right? Yeah, she's gay, so it's not going to be her. Asa the Mad? It could be Asa the Mad. Oh, it could be Asa the Mad, or it could be Pierre. The French chef comes into our camp and immediately starts seducing us. What a fucking great story. Okay, so it's either Pierre, our French chef, or Asa the Mad trying to seduce Grignr. What a fucking camp we've got going, huh? Wowie, let's go gather some provisions then, huh? Wow, we keep an eye on them. I mean, to be fair, Asa was, like, cozying up to him. Oh, let me help you with the plot. You're so big and strong and everybody loves you. She was trying to butter him up, maybe. Maybe the French chef is quite literally trying to butter him up. Niku. Hello. I'm interrupted by my stroll near the barber's tent by a stranger. Lord, you and I know these lands have no truck with those who worship differently from the lords and ladies. I understand if you've already too many people to care for, but if you're me, I'll serve you loyally for all my days. She's like, okay. Now, to clarify, there's no real downside to not just taking her in the camp with us. I'm going to say begone vagabond. I'm going to say begone vagabond. That seems fine. We don't need her. We don't want her. Our camp is good. We run a tight ship here of people that I think we know we can trust at this stage. Except for the fact someone's trying to seduce him, but I wouldn't say that's the end of the world. So we can just, like, roll this quest out now and just be done with it. So I think we will. Cover every angle. 106 more gold. That one paid dividends. That was a good scheme. I'm really just waiting on another one of those stewardship ones to pop up. We've got Confidence Trickster there. Went all right last time, didn't it? Why don't we wrap up this Confidence Trickster one and then move to the HRE? What do we want to upgrade? Let's have a look. So, Barber's Tent, again, slightly higher health. We can put a sub-building in our supply tent. That was the subdued gear. That's right. Master Thief. I feel like is a good investment. I think that'll probably pay for itself in no time as per. Let's go crack it out with Confidence Trickster. We're going to go and rob Prince Bishop Herbert Bissy. Right in the Bissy. This is actually fucked. I feel dreadful about this. Going to rob this, like, old man. It's, like, awful. Just preying on old people. Yeah, no, I'll help you with your antivirus. Don't worry about that. Yeah, hi, I'm ringing from Microsoft. Whatever the medieval equivalent is. Your horse warranty is expired. I need your bank number. What are we going to go for here? Just all in on success. The success is -4. I didn't give him enough credit last time, so we're going to go for the balanced approach again and then just go for... Ooh, put her on footpad, though. Yeah. This is quite a long scheme, otherwise. I'm looking at a tremendous amount of time. Okay, let's go for Aki on that one. Beautiful. Yeah, see, this is why we need a Master Thief. And then let's put you on Shill. Not bad. It gives us 99 success chance with a 58-day secrecy. Don't say secrecy. I meant scheme phase. You know what I meant. Björg has come of age. Björg becomes a flamboyant trickster. Not as good. She's not terrible. Don't get me wrong. 14. Oh, in this case, 12 intrigue. Oh, okay. Someone's trying to murder Aki. Okay, this is where we'll step things up because that's becoming a little more complex. So, this is where we can start looking at countermeasures. Obviously, a new addition with Roads to Power. -15% secrecy for opposing schemes. We just try and reveal it. We lose a little bit of monthly prestige. We lose 0.01 monthly income by paying people. Obviously, if you're in the Byzantine Empire, that is a much more significant investment. Arbitrary arrests. No, it's going to make us tyrannical. Strengthens sentries. Gives a much bigger benefit against seducing, converting to witchcraft, and eloping. It keeps out spur-of-the-moment intruders by just keeping a watch on everyone. But reduces the chance of success for murder, overthrow, regents, steal artifacts, because they can just plan around our sentries, I suppose. Redouble the guards, so we've got the opposite, get some more patrols going and whatnot. But again, can't, as it says there, can't stop a letter slipped under a door, so lower chance of seduce. Honestly, I think we could do that. Redouble guards. Oh, it's 20% stress gain. Oh, bounties for whispers it is. I think that's fine. We lose the smallest amount of gold. Yeah. We just reveal the schemes, and then we can do something about it. If we go to our... camp followers, is there someone with a job that I can have them working on? You know, like a council. Oh, it's only our personal physician then. Fair enough. Maybe there's a building that can unlock something to help us fight against schemes. Obviously, there are sub-buildings that unlock scheme benefits. Half-Reader. It's a 50-50. And we actually managed to win through this time and get the 50 gold from her last time. Budvar is now Budvar the Stranger. He was one of those 3 randomers that joined me when... Oh, it was Pierre. I think it was Pierre trying to win us over. A distraction for tonight, but nothing more. And it's Pierre's scheme to seduce boss Grignr. Fine. There. Oh, Pierre and Grignr are going to the privy to see things through. You lay with Pierre. That is fucking disgusting that you've gone to the toilet of all places. That surely there's a free tent. Just go into the wilderness. He's your chef. You can just be like, oh, we're off to go find some berries, you know? Appears we're running quite low on meat. Me and Pierre are off to go discover some. Are we going to spend 15 gold on some furnishings in an inn? Yes, okay, fine. Just keep the stress low. Okay, it's been today's goal, hasn't it? It's been a nice, stress-free experience. We're back to normal. We've made a good amount of cash. Lovely camp, low diseases. Oh, we can just see this off right now. All right, let's do it. Again, we're missing out on some opportunities, events that will pop up where they'll pay us more, but I think I want to move on to the HRE at this point. Let's get moving. See what they've got over here. Large around, you'd kind of hope they got something. Oh, and of course we're going to hit some sites on the way there. Do you think we want to visit? We could make a side journey over there, but nah, it's not really worth it. Visited the capital of the Holy Roman Empire. 600 diplomacy, 5 trait in Wanderer. Oh. Impersonate tax collector. Well, that's not the one we had last time. Heist treasury. Yes! Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, that's big. Prince Grignr. You have got to have some gold if you're a prince, surely. No, he doesn't. He's... What the fuck's wrong with him? Munchkin-looking fella. Okay, so we could go for that one. Or we've got Heist Treasury for Count Werner, who also doesn't have much money. Okay, very good. Well, I guess we'll start with the closer one. Hold on. Before we do that, let's visit the castle. Anyone fancy a round of dice? I do love losing money on dice every single time we visit. It always goes so well, doesn't it? This enormous child. Oh, that's your son. He's so massive. Good lord, he's absolutely gigantic for 15. Mingle with the locals. Let's have a listen to a story. Damn, I was kind of hoping for the stewardship lifestyle experience there so that we could get done quicker. Let's have a look at this lineup. Oh, she's interesting. Yutta Heinault. Albino. Witch. Torturer. She's a cool character, but I don't know if we really need her right now. Although, 22 learning. Do we have a good learned character in our court? Let's have a look here. Actually, let's just use the character finder. I should use that more often when we're in our camp. Oh, there's a lot of stuff open. Yeah, in our realm, it's just all the people in our camp. We got a lot of people these days, to be fair. I mean, a lot of them are his direct family members. We do already have a lot of very, very good learning characters. What are we really lacking here? Let's sort by intrigue. See, intrigue was solid at. Honestly, stewardship was solid at. Martial was solid at. Diplomacy was solid at. I think we've got a good camp across the board. I don't think I want to hire anyone else. Sorry. See you later. Appreciate that. And let's go over to the town crier and see. Criminal contracts. Beautiful. That's what I love to see. Anything good come out of that? Oh my god. Murder foe. 2 murder foe contracts. We're already a murderer at this point. We've already ripped off the bandage, haven't we? Right, go on then. Let's go and heist a couple more treasuries, make some money. And then maybe this is where we start investing into the army. That was always my plan for today. As much as I think it could be quite good that we go for quadruple infiltrator, I think we're going to go for, again, the balanced one, because the success chance on this is so bloody important when last time we managed to nick hundreds and hundreds of gold. Let's put you in as a footpad. Let's throw... See, Asa's better use. Oh, we've got an Asa. Just a random... I didn't even remember adding you to our court. When the hell did she join us? Okay. We've got Asa and then Asa the Mad. Very different. Okay. Sure, we'll put you there then, because you're not good anywhere else. So it's down to 42% phase time. Not terrible, I guess. This is a harder one. This is a harder one. I mean, we're going to succeed. It's not quite the way I wanted to go, though. Beautiful. There we are. Up to 99% again. It's going to be a slower one, but hey, doesn't really matter too much. This is always worth going... I think it's worth being safer on the success chance. And there's our stewardship perk. Beautiful. So, who do I want to send Grignr to learn from? My second in command or Pierre? What's he being trained in? Marshal? Well, sending him to Half-Reader does give him Marshal, so I think that makes sense. High stakes bartering. So whenever we travel anywhere, when passing through a barony, you gain 25% of the holding's loot value as gold. That's so cool. What a powerful perk that I think will end up being, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, and Grignr's Camaver, skilled tactician and forder. Not as good as his sister, but certainly not bad by any stretch of imagination. Oh, we are done with this scheme already. Bloody hell. Let's go ahead and execute them. Seize the moment. And you know, there's plenty more back there. 190 lootable gold. This is where it gets good. Let's do it. Oh, God. Door looks important. Smash it. Oh, God. We're getting lucky. Patrols coming in from both sides. If we get either Marshal or Prowess, it's pretty much a guaranteed success. Keep going. Oh, my God. Half-Reader. Half-Reader, what have you found? It's going to stress her out, but it's a success. She's done it. She's actually done it. By Njorda, we've taken literally everything lootable in Prince Regnar's castle. Divvied out into one sec or another. Beautiful. There's another 190 gold. Sitting on 661 cash. Oh, my God. Okay. Wowee. Good Lord. I mean, we can't upgrade the camp as fast as I'm making cash at this point, huh? Why don't we go for that final upgraded pavilion? Extra travel safety, extra man-at-arms regiments. Enemy hostile phases is much slower. It seems like the safest investment. That was super, super, super expensive for that final slot. That was like 500 gold right there, but it's 500 gold. I think well spent, and more importantly, easily earned. Let's go do it again. Sod it. And let's also throw in a high-stakes bartering. Lowers our safety tremendously. I don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters, especially not when we're doing kind of smaller trips like this. So we're at 161 gold. Let's just see how much we earn just from the journey over there. It's not a huge amount, but you've got to bear in mind, that'll stack up quite a lot. What, we got 16 gold for free just from traveling? Just for slightly more risky travel? I think it's totally fine. So... am I going to really gamble it this time? I am. I want to see how we can do it. I want to see how well we can do this. Let's put you in success. Was it worth the gamble? Let's bloody find out, huh? So you can go on there. 50 days. Okay. 34 days. Takes down to 19 days. Is this even much better? Because basically what we're saying is instead of relying on success chance, we're relying on, oh, Björg the Shy for my daughter. I mean, she is shy, so that makes sense. We give out these nicknames thick and fast, don't they? But it's good, because it helps you remember your people. Yeah, see, this wasn't worth doing, because now we've got to wait till we hit those 20 advantages anyway before I can execute it. Even that's only going to take us up to 83%. So next time, we'll stick to the balanced approach. Refill's no longer your bodyguard. Is he too ill to... He's infirm. Oh, infirm and obese. It's all these provisions. It's caught up with him. I'm not laughing at the fact that our guy called Refill has eaten all the food so much that now he can't do his job anymore. That's good. I remembered a different joke. I'm definitely not laughing at that. That's fucking ridiculous. Right, cover every angle. Beautiful. Succeeded. Was it faster? It was slightly, but it was obviously so much more of a gamble. I don't think it was really worth it. Smash the door. Hafrud has found something. Oh, it's critical stress for her again. I don't think I can do it. Okay, we succeeded. Smash the door. Gruber, put your shoulder into it. Stay low, knives out. Beautiful. How much are we looting from this guy? Fuck, I didn't even read the original amount. 554 gold. Oh my god. Okay, stay low, knives out. Patrols coming, get them from both sides. We've got this. We fucking got this. Oh my god, we've got this. Holy shit, we've got this. Oh my god, we looted 106 plus another 554. 839 gold total. That was insane. Thora has come of age. She's become a thrifty clerk. She's not very good. She's very average. Arbitrary and greedy. Arbitrary, greedy Thora. And the thing is, she was raised when the camp had a shitload of cash. It wasn't like the first couple of kids or Grignr himself who had to suffer with nothing. She knows more than a king's wealth at this point, right? Encourage the friendship. Oh, whatever. You can be friends. That's fine. We're overbearing. Fair enough. Hello. Right. Do we want stewardship lifestyle experience? Nah, we're good. Thank you. God damn. What am I going to spend all this money on? So our pavilion is now fully upgraded. We can't do anything better with that. Roaring campfire. Gives us a little... What does that do at the highest level? Gives us more man-at-arms and knights. Camp perimeter. I might actually swap this building out. Oh, but it's got a lot of internal slots, hasn't it? Oh, my God. Okay. Man-at-arms regiment plus 3, 35. Move domicile travel speed up by 25%. Extra watches. Ooh, even though the building itself isn't very good, the tremendous amount of internal building slots. Was I reading that correctly? Oh, right, the highest levels, of course, it gets the higher building slots. What about you at the highest level? Yeah, so 3 per slot. I might just swap that out. I'm looking at the base stats here. I don't think it's super valuable. I think there's more interesting stuff to potentially chuck there instead. Stuff that unlocks officers, unlocks decisions, stuff we can do. A mess tent to gather provisions, that type of thing. And, you know, of course, if we do want to flip over to Marshall, Proving Grounds to make more sense, I'm going to go for the mess tent. Camp Revelry. I think that's kind of fun just for the character building aspects, right? Oh, dude, 6 months on that. That's pretty good. We can join a grand tournament. I absolutely want to join a grand tournament. How far away is it? Bloody miles away. Right, let's get rid of high-stakes bartering. Oh, I don't really want to. Think of how much money we'll make. Oh, shit. We're going to die. We're going to die doing this. Okay, the highest chance of danger is in 2 locations. Those are because of planes. So what do we go for here? We go for... What is planes? What do you hire for planes? Wilderness kit? Arid Explorer kit? Pathfinder's gear? There's not really much we can go there. Hills? Oh, did I misclick that? Is it hills? Okay, well, let's go for the Pathfinder. That's better. I think that's money well spent. Spend 4 gold. A couple of medium dangers along the way. Do we want to add any detours? I mean, on the way back, we could go up through this. Fucking hell, look at the danger. Nah, you're good. Let's join a grand tournament. I was not expecting that we would do this today, but let's do it. This poor man doesn't have any shoes. Not really my issue. And now this guy's become our rival. Turns out he was actually a noble. We didn't help him in his time of need. I don't care. Who the hell is this man? He's just a random bloke. And it looks as if we made it right on time. I can't wait for the tournament to start. Oh my god, we get all the regular decisions too. Currently guaranteed to qualify. Can we... Is there anywhere we can, like, buy a weapon? Go to the artisan's quarters. Get a Grignr crest for 5 years. Gives us renown. That might be one of the few ways we can build up renown as a wanderer, huh? I'll take these, but no word of it. Do me a favor and burn them. Burn Count Popo's stuff. Yeah, burn them. Take that, Popo, you idiot. Oh, it's archery. Oh, we're not very good at archery. We'll see what we can do. Dual braces. What do those do? That's permanent effect. Prowess, lower stress loss, higher Hastelooder experience. 75 gold. I mean, I can afford that. I mean, I can absolutely afford that. Yeah, alright. We'll do it. What, I mean, why not? I've got more money than I could possibly spend, huh? Let's do some archery. Time to show the world my skill. I was kind of hoping it would be like a melee or something like that. Who do you think is our threat, then? 16 prowess. The other guy's got 3 prowess in a lovely hat. And then the other one is Grignr, who's suddenly become like a 40-year-old bloke. Grignr must be pacified. They're all worse than you. There's no way to... I just think it's totally unnecessary. We're just going to sweep the floor with them. Watch this. The banners flutter and roil around as I step up to take my shot. I wait for it to subside. I continue waiting. I don't think that it's going to stop. Okay, so we're worried about the wind. We can say that actually it was Leader Gaia's turn. So they're coming up to come and do it instead. I watch for the practice as Gaia begins to approach towards the target. The first shot flies true and third home. The second was more wayward, much more wayward. Oh no, it's hit this man here, Myla Bodge, which is how that's pronounced. It's not my concern whatsoever. No, it's not my concern whatsoever. I don't care. I am one with my bow. Procuring a finer arrow would give me an edge. I think we go for the 17. I think we'll just go for the highest success chance, if you don't mind. Go, Grignr. I think we won. You complete your triumph intent. Oh, that means we must have won then. Beautiful. Look at that. First place in the archery. I won. I actually won. Holy shit. That's great. And we do get a prize from that. I imagine it was quite a stalled tournament, so we won't get much. We've got a prize bow. 10% raid speed, prowess, advantage in planes. It's not amazing, but that's fine, I suppose. Thank you very much, Chef. As we continue through Benny, my eye catches an elaborately decorated tomb. Oh, be a grave robber. I mean, my God. I mean, we've done way worse than that. There's our mess tent. We've got a perk here. What do you think? Man-at-Arms gold cost minus 25%. That seems pretty good, given that's what we're going for next. And I think, on the subject of that, we'll probably switch back over to Marshall, eh? What do you think? We go into, like, Strategist. We go into Chivalric Dominance, Don't Back Down. Household Guard gives us more knights. Oh, hard choice. Hard choice. I think we want to start building up an army at this point, so we will go back to Valor either way. I guess we'll buy Chivalric Dominance, Never Back Down, Household Guard, and then we'll start down the Strategist tree, huh? And finally, I guess we'll upgrade our mess tent. So, internal slot here, we get a Chief Forager. Murder Schemes given a Poisoner. 50% provisions when foraging. Domicile income is slightly higher. Brewers gives us a Chief Forager. Gives us extra options in Camp Revelry. Gets a little bit of income. Gets a little bit of cash there too. And Plague Resistance. Adept Curers give us provisions, domicile income. Roving Bakers. A lot of these give income, don't they? Skilled Cooks improves the results of Camp Revelry. Gives heavy infantry benefits too, because they're more well-fed. That's fun. Ooh, hard choice. I think I will go with the Skilled Cooks, because I was doing this kind of for the Camp Revelry so that we could get some more interaction between our characters. And we're getting plenty, don't get me wrong, but a little more wouldn't hurt. I will always take more of that. And that's pretty fantastic to say that we fully upgraded the pavilion already with our first character. I guess now we'll just start swinging cash into all of these. Good lord, look at how many building slots are on the supply tent at the highest level. Barber tent gets 3, Skilled Cooks gets 3, Roaring Campfire gets 3 as well. Yeah, this is going to be a case of simply just waiting now to be able to spend this money. So in that case, we start working on the military, and that will be our plan for tomorrow. I didn't want to do that today. Sadly, I've got a tremendous migraine over the course of this episode, so we're going to call it there. Thank you all for joining me here today in Crusader Kings 3. I do think this was the perfect choice for our first playthrough. I think, for our first character, sorry, in this playthrough. The abilities with this one to make as much cash as possible, I think is gonna, it's kind of the sole goal, right? It overshadows everything else. You don't really have other stuff you're working on at the side, which is a bit of a downside, but it's kept it nice and simple, nice and straightforward, and it gives us all the tools we need to play other characters. Maybe one of our future characters becomes a mad zealot. We go around spreading the word of Odin to foreign lands. Maybe we flip entirely to a different religion. Maybe there's an event and we do the same from a different perspective. We become a stewardship character now and we take our wealth elsewhere and we go wheeling and dealing. Doesn't really matter. What matters is this is giving us a really good leg up to kind of accelerate to getting that stuff super early on. Thank you for joining me. Very excited to see what comes next with the military building, which is going to be our main focus. And then I would love to, like I said, I think the plan would be I would love to get Grignr landed, give the castle to his daughter, play as a successor, take the camp over, make sure we don't lose the camp, keep playing as the camp, and then move on elsewhere, right? And then just go to somewhere else and have Grignr's up in Scandinavia doing whatever it is they're doing, the Viking era, and then we can go do some other stuff. Probably not the Viking era, because didn't we pick 1066? Oh, no, we mustn't have if we're Norse. Religion, that is. Yeah, don't remember. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you, of course, to the patrons. We're still not ready for the October list yet. Still waiting on a few more to process there, so thank you in the meantime to Mark Spectre Shadow, Fancy Singularity, Hecadem, Former Safety Hazard, Natake, Butterous Boy, Heresy Llama, Biblically Accurate Femboy, Fexen, Nicky Stick, Cesium, Zero's Legion, Emiria, and finally my favorite patron, Critical Hat. Thank you. You are my favorite patron, Critical Hat, despite the fact that that was a totally separate name. You are. Thank you. Thank you as well to Status Number 1, Jelly Jiggler, Varsia, Jeremy Renner, Bob38, Lord Tiggle Biddies, Stormcrower, Ameg Meriden, Shadowstep02, and Cass the Red.